Welcome to episode 7 of the Ben Briggs podcast. I am Ben Briggs. It is Tuesday, the 28th of March, and I am desperately, this episode, trying not to sneeze all over the microphone. I have no idea what is going on with my nose today, but it's sucking something up. Jesus Christ, I've just been sneezing for about the last 2 hours. My eyes are streaming. I don't know. There's something out there that doesn't agree with the old hooter on me today. That's for sure. Yeah, it's weird. I always get that. I always get that when I come out the shower as well. Always get that when I come out of the shower. I just have a massive sneezing fit. What is that? Any medical professionals out there? Fucking hell, I can barely say that. Any medical professionals out there who can help me? I have no idea. Google it, Ben. Google it. That's what we do. Let's have a little look. Let's have a Google. Hang on a minute. Let's have a Google. Oh, yeah. Let's have a look. Why do I sneeze when I get out of the shower? Let's have a look. Okay. Googling already, Ben. Are you not prepared for the podcast? Not really today. I'm winging it a little bit. I'm free falling today. Not many notes today. I'm just winging it a little bit and see how we get on. Jesus Christ. My nose has just been streaming today. Something out there, some sort of pollen or something like this. Why do I sneeze so much when I get out of the shower? ? On a site called No Stupid Questions. It can't be stupid. None of the questions on here are stupid. Oh my God, right, here's a response. Oh my God, I've never known anyone to have this issue too. I've been told that the humidity caused by the warm water exposes your nose particles, which can cause you to sneeze. That's probably it. That could be it. Somebody's nailed it straight away. But I don't know what. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've been sneezing so much today. Because of the weather, I imagine. But I've been out and about a little bit. Fucking hell, this is brilliant. Oh, God, I've got to read this out. On the No Stupid Questions community, they've got a few stupid questions on here. I ain't going to lie to you. Why does my voice sound sexy in my head, yet on a recording I sound like Pingu? How relevant is that to this podcast? Posted 7 days ago. Let's have a look at the comments on this. Okay, now. Oh, God, they're all boring. That's what happens, isn't it? You get somebody putting it out there and you get people with about 98 comments underneath. Fucking hell, look at this question. If I was in a gay relationship, we wanted a biological kid, could we mix our semen together to randomise who the biological father is? Yeah, you can do that. Whisk it up. That's what you want to do. Just whisk it up and see which one swims hardest to get there. Make a smoothie out of it. That's what you want to do. Put some berries in there so it tastes nice. Bit of pineapple juice. That's what they like. Oh, Jesus. Just fire one up there and see how it goes on. Taking on a bit of apple juice there at that point. Jesus. Jesus, if I was in a gay relationship and we wanted a biological kid, could we mix our semen together? Yeah, you can do that. You can. Yeah, it's your semen. You do whatever you want with it. Put a few sprinkles in there as well. Bit of whipped cream on top and then fire it up there in one of them T-shirt cannons. Fucking hell. Jesus. Everybody answers everything, don't they, on the internet? That's it. There's an answer for everything out there. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Being a bit snotty at the minute. It's been a fairly busy day. I've been out and about. I had to pick up some more stuff again. Lost my rag a little bit today. Picking up some stuff. I'll tell you the story. I had to go down to the warehouse, the distribution centre, to collect things because I'd missed things coming in. I wasn't home at the time, so they left me the calling card. We were here. You were not here. Now you come to us. That's the rules with it, isn't it? We turned up for a brief window of time. Now you've got to go out of your way to get the shit that you've paid for. That's it. You come to us now, buddy. You come to us. We only try once. Yeah, so I had to go down there. I had to go down and pick up some stuff. And I talked to the guy on the reception, and he was not helpful whatsoever. But he was a black guy, so I didn't lose my rag with him at all because I didn't want to look bad. Hey, he's had a tough old past. That's my passive racism coming out there, isn't it? I'm extra nice to anyone from a different race. I let them get away with a little bit more, just so I don't feel guilty or look bad. So I let the guy get away with what he was getting away with. He sent me round to the secluded area round the back of the depot. So I had to, he had to ring through, and I had to sign in and all that shit to collect my CDs. Yeah, I still listen to CDs. I like physical things. That's it. I don't want to download it into my fucking brain and it's there forever. I just want to play it. I like the movement of it going in. I like being able to select what tracks I want to do. You can do that with the downloads, Ben. I know. But there's just something nice about having something physical in my hand. Hey, bit rude. But there's something nice about having something physical in my hand. So I had to go round the back. And then I had to meet the most annoying fucker in the world that I've ever met, who works for Kuhn and Nagel. Cunt and Navel, they ought to be called. Jesus, this geezer was a fucking job's worth and a half. I walked up to the counter and he immediately, obviously, you know, like, I'm a member of the public and I've got to go in where all the lorry drivers are and that sort of thing. And I said, I don't know if you can help me at all. And he said, I'll just stop you right there. I'm more interested in why you're not wearing a high-vis jacket. Because I don't fucking work there, you prick. I'm not a driver. I'm just a random off the street. So I explained that. I've just been sent round from the other side. And he immediately cut me off again. And said, the other side of what? The other side of life. Ah, I've come from the afterlife. What do you think, you fucking bald prick? The other side of the building, you fucking retard. Jesus. I'm not communicating to you through a fucking Ouija board. Just fucking calm down on the old fucking little bit of importance you've got in your life and hear people out. So at that point, I lost my rag because he was white and I'm allowed to do that. Yeah. So I just said, like, I think I need to be speaking to anybody else who's not you right now. And he looked a little bit gobsmacked. And then the lady I've been talking to via email, who said I had to come down and sort it all out, was in the background. And she came over and helped me out a little bit, which was very nice of her. But not before I gave the geezer a little bit of a tongue lashing. Jesus. That pent-up. I fucking hate people like that. Hate people like that who are just, like, so intent on picking you up on every little fucking detail. Jesus. It was like I'd written Game of Thrones. That's a fucking shitfest, isn't it? Jesus. I haven't watched it, by the way. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I've seen the backlash to the last season. I've seen it. People falling out with each other, people blocking each other on Facebook because they don't agree with it. Jesus, it's a fucking TV show. You know how it ends, the TV show? That TV show ends. Do you know how it ends? It ends how the writers wanted it to end. Yeah, that's how it ends. I know you're a fan. I know it probably didn't end the way you wanted it to end, or things happened that you didn't agree with, but you know what? You didn't fucking write it. You know, you haven't had like any impact other than going, oh, God, half an hour until Game of Thrones. I'll make a cup of tea and sit here and watch it. Oh, no. That's not gone the way how I wanted with my no input on the creativity of the show, but I'll just slag it off. Maybe you didn't agree with it. Maybe you didn't like the ending or anything like that, but there's people out there who have now started a petition to try and get it reshot the way they like it. Good luck with that in this day and age. Good luck trying to agree on a fucking ending for Game of Thrones. Jesus, with all your little fucking inputs and that sort of thing. I feel sorry for the geezer who wrote that. I do. Because that's been going, what's this, season 8? And you think that's been filmed over, 10 years, something like that? Probably wrote it about 15 years ago. That's a labour of love that geezer's had for 15 years. 15 fucking years. And he's gone, oh, I've got this ending, and I hope you all like it. Like, I've put a lot of effort into it. It's been like 15 years of my life, and I've made sacrifices and family, and I haven't really seen them, and I'm going to put it out there now, and I really, really hope you like it. No! We hate it, because it didn't end the exact way that I wanted it to end. So now we're going to try and reshoot it and just ignore all your creativity. I've never made a TV program in my life. But I hate your TV program now. All the little Game of Thrones geeks out there. Fucking hell. Jesus. The fucking entitlement behind that. Jesus. The fucking entitlement that, like, people, you know, are just going to totally disregard that and wait for the books to happen. That's what they're going to do. I should have just fucking waited for that, to be honest. Jesus. Just like the backlash and people falling out and people arguing. It's the new Brexit. Game of Thrones is the new fucking Brexit or the new fucking Trump getting elected. It's just everybody having to have their say these days on everything. I know. I see the hypocrisy of that. Me ranting off on a podcast about it. I see that. But Jesus, really, you're going to get it reshot. You've got a better vision than somebody who's like written and produced and directed and made 7 series of a TV program. But your vision, your creative outlet is so much better than that, is it? Yeah, sitting on your fucking sofa going, oh, I didn't like that bit. That bit didn't go the way I wanted. Oh, fucking assholes. Anyway, yeah, so that's, oh, Jesus, that's my take on Game of Thrones. I haven't seen it yet. Hey, when it comes out, I'll watch it on DVD, like I say, with the CDs. I like to have something physical to show for my money rather than just a download thing, because I've got that big conspiracy theory thing in my head that one day all my accounts are going to be fucking wiped. And then I have to do something bad just to try and watch Game of Thrones. You know, somebody holds that over me. You need to do this. You need to go out and fucking kill somebody, or you don't get to watch Game of Thrones again, or the last season. I might do that. Who knows? You know, it depends how bored I am at the time. I might really, really want to watch it, and then somebody's holding that over me and wipes all my accounts. So I like to have something physical. I know they skip. I know DVDs skip and that sort of thing, and CDs do, you know. But I like to have something physical, so I'm waiting for it to come out on DVD. I've tried to ignore all the fucking shit. I haven't read any spoilers. Spoiler alert. Who cares? I do a little bit. I don't want to know. But you can stay away from it, can't you? But yeah, just the fucking entitlement of people these days that they have to have their little input. It needs to go exactly how I want it to go. That's the fucking same thing with stand-up comedy. Like when you're on stage and you say something somebody doesn't like, they just don't go, I'll just probably not laugh at that bit. I'll probably not laugh at that bit I don't agree with, or that bit that's a little bit close to the knuckle. No, everybody's got to have their fucking point these days. Everybody's got to make their little fucking live tweet or like fucking jump on stage and try and punch you. It's happened a couple of times. But never mind. Anyway, so that's my take on Game of Thrones, man. I'm just waiting for it to come out and I can just fucking enjoy it. I watched the 7th season yesterday just to catch up because I think the DVD release is going to be in a couple of weeks. And then I can enjoy it, just sit down. I'd rather not just watch it week on week, you know what I mean? I'd rather just not watch it, like wait a week and then wait another week. I just want to binge the whole lot. That's what I do. I just binge the whole lot. He says taking out the fucking microphone there. I'll binge the whole lot and I'll fucking watch that then. Oh, man, I just had to... just had to pause it then. I just had a massive sneezing fit again. You don't want to hear that, people, do you? I don't really edit... Well, I don't edit this at all. You should, Ben. You should edit it. Maybe I should. I don't edit this, but I just have to pause it every now and again. Well, I've had to pause it because you don't want me sneezing all over the fucking mic and listening to my snot dribbling all over the microphone, do you? Anyway, I read an article this week. Anyone who's easily triggered, probably best not to listen to this. I don't know. It just contains... inside the Warwick University, a rape chat scandal. Now, this is a story. I know, it sounds bad. The rape chat scandal. Yeah, it does sound bad. I'll read it to you. Basically, it's a story about a load of lads who had a little group message about chatting about, raping fellow students, female students, just to clarify. At Warwick University, the tagline on this article is fucking horrendous. It just says, rape the whole flat to teach them a lesson, one message read. Now, that is an unusual teaching style. But I shouldn't joke about it, but fucking hell, Jesus. Some of the stuff, oh God, I would hate to be in the firing line if I had a vagina, said another. Basically, it was a group chat or something. Let's scan down the article. Oh, God, snotty. Let's have a look. After an internal investigation, one student was expelled and given a lifetime campus ban. Two were given 10-year bans. You're coming back as a mature student, and also expelled, and two more excluded for a year. They obviously weren't quite as rapey on the old chat as the other two. Early last year, Anna, then 19, was sitting on the sofa in a student house when a stream of explicit messages began popping up on her friend's laptop. She's looking at her friend's laptop. As more came through, she asked him what they were about, and he laughed. He said, well, if you think that's bad, you might want to see our lads chat. Big mistake. Anna says, that's when he took me through a year and a half's worth of rape threats. Jesus, man. As she sat there, she saw in Facebook chat that he and his friends had changed their names to those of notorious serial killers and serial rapists. Fucking hell. Jesus. Peter Sutcliffe's fucking banging on a bit. I didn't realise you were friends with him. No, that's not it. Jesus. Jeffrey Dahmer. Who's that? What year's he in? Fucking hell. They were talking about a fellow student. They were talking about abducting her, chaining her to the bed, making her urinate on herself, and then sleeping it. Fuck me, man. Jesus. But this geezer who showed that... I'm not saying it's right to be sending stuff like that. But the geezer, the grass. How did he think she was going to take it? She's one of the girls who's listed on there. Oh, yeah, I'm completely okay with that. I wouldn't mind being chained up and pissing all over myself. Fucking hell. Jesus. What the fuck was going through his head? You know. At first, Anastasia's a male friend dismissed the chat's contents as house boys talk. Not all of them. This does not look good. The interesting thing about this is they were all studying humanities. I think there might be a bit of a misunderstanding there. Not a particularly high grasp of the course some of them lads have got there. Jesus. But yeah, basically they were just horrendously going through saying what they wanted to do with most of the girls on the course, I think, these lads. Under the alias of serial killers and prolific rapists as well. Jesus, man. I mean, have a bit of sense, didn't you? You know, I'm not being, we all chat about people behind their backs, but we don't, all say we're going to chain them up and get them to piss all over themselves, do we? So there's been an internal investigation at the old Warwick Uni because they want to get to the bottom of it. Oh, is that a pun? I don't know. But yeah, fucking hell, the geezer who let her see that must have, they shouldn't be saying it in the first place, but Jesus Christ, you don't fucking show the people it's about, do you? That's fucking, Jesus. I was just saying about the people of Game of Thrones being entitled. That's a fucking, hey, I'm a guy, I can get away with this. It's just guys talk. Hey, that little bit over there about chaining you up and pissing all over yourself, that's about you, sweetheart. Oddly enough, she didn't take it too well and reported them to the university. I mean, how fucking stupid are people these days? One, for doing it, but two, for fucking showing them. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, they're meant to be university students. They're meant to be educated people. Warwick Uni's not too bad. The humanities department, I imagine, has a few spaces going now. Probably needs to work on its social humanities side of things a little bit. How people interact on social media, maybe. Just slip that into the course. No little fucking rape chats about your classmates. Jesus. So that was one thing I saw this week that was quite surprising to me. It was surprising to that girl as well, but that's going through at the minute. I think they're trying to take him to court or something like that. I don't know. It'll all end in court. There's a hashtag for it if you want to follow it. Hashtag shame on you, Warwick. Which would, that sounds bad for that dwarf actor, doesn't it? Warwick Davies. But I assume that's not about him and he's related to this case. Hashtag shame on you, Warwick. Everything needs a hashtag these days, doesn't it? That's it. Like if World War II was going on now, it would be hashtag Holocaust is bad. Jesus. Everything needs a hashtag or it's not validated, is it? I remember when that was just a phone on the button on the a button on the fucking phone. That's all that was. I didn't even know what it did. It was just on the. I've still got a landline phone at the minute, and it's on there, and I've never used a hashtag or the star key. I don't know what those were for ever. But now it's amazing. On Twitter, everything's hashtag. Obviously. So that was on the BBC News website this week, like in the last few days. I was just scrolling down my phone, reading it out there. And see all the fucking junk, man. Seriously, if anybody's still falling for spam email scams, I get a shitload of them. I get fucking loads every day, and it's just foreign people trying to fucking rob me on a daily basis. It's enough to make you more xenophobic, that is. Why did you vote for Brexit? Because I just couldn't take any more spam emails anymore. I didn't vote for Brexit, by the way. I didn't vote. I've covered that before anybody starts typing in, going, you got a skinhead, you're clearly a fucking Nazi. That is one argument for disassociating herself from the rest of the world. It's just people coming through, trying to rob me on a daily basis via email. And if anybody falls for that, you see these stories. I lost my life savings because I fell for a scam. No, you didn't. You didn't lose your life savings because you fell for a scam. You lost your life savings because you got fucking greedy. That's the truth of it. Stop trying to act like the victim. Somebody emailed you and said, like, you'd won 200 grand or inherited, £50,000 or something, and you've gone, oh, fucking hell. I didn't realise I had relatives in Botswana, but clearly I was up there on the list for them. And they get you to send like 2 grand or 3 grand to sort out the account or the admin charge or something, and then you got greedy and sent it, didn't you? That's what you did. You got greedy, and then they asked for more, and you sent more, and then they asked for more, and you sent more. You didn't get scammed. You got fucked over by your own greed, and you fucking deserve everything. They deserve everything they fucking get, those people, or that they haven't got anymore. That's it. They always say about, they're always on TV or something like that going, crying and stuff. But you got greedy, didn't you? You got greedy. Anyway, I got a fucking shitload of fucking junk mail in here. Porn star secret. Let's have a look at that one. The hidden Dear Ben J. Briggs. That's me. That's it. Usually it's entitled Dear Ben.J.Briggs at whatever my email address is. The last part of it, I just thought I fucking won't put that out or I'm going to get a load of... I'll get a load more fucking junk mail. The hidden part of your penis. I didn't realise there was a hidden part of my penis. I've checked it thoroughly. I must admit, in the 42 years I've had it, I have checked it. I must know every inch of it. All inch of it, that should be. I must know all inch of it. Oh, God, Jesus. The hidden part of your penis. Apparently there's a bit I don't know about. I don't know. Is there a flap that pulls down? Maybe there is. Maybe there's a little secret compartment there. I don't know. Just a little extending bit. That could come in useful at times, I imagine. The hidden part of your penis. This ED breakthrough. ED, erectile dysfunction, is that? Erectile dysfunction? Is that it? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't... Erectile deficit? I'm really suffering with an erectile deficit at the minute. This is ED breakthrough. Shocking experts, medical experts worldwide, from around the world. Problems getting hard, question marks. Watch this. I ain't going to click on there, me old booty. You ain't got me now, Botswana man. In fact, new research from Ivy League University. Yes, I know that university. We all know that, don't we? That's the University of Ivy League. Jesus, this is badly written. Proves its effectiveness, and it has already helped more than 12,600 men restore their lives and regain their manhood. Good old boys. It's helped more than 12,006. That's an odd number to put on there, isn't it? You'd just put help more than 12,000 men, or tens of thousands. 12,600. They got to 12,599 and said that's not enough. We need to help more men regain their manhood and restore their sex lives. Just one more guy, and then we can put it on the email, and people will believe that sort of research. Nobody's going to believe the research of 12,599 men. What's even more remarkable, holy shit, is that by following this simple method, erectile dysfunction reversing method, click on link. No, baby, because you're going to steal all my money. Whether you suffer from full-blown ED, Jesus Christ, makes it sound like AIDS. I'm suffering from full-blown erectile dysfunction. There's nothing there. It's like a broken swan's neck. I ain't got nothing. It's just flapping around in the wind. If anything, I can store a pen in there now. That's it. But that's all it's good for. You'll be able to once again get hard and stay hard in brackets. Jesus. How long for? You don't want it forever. That could be embarrassing. There's got to be a time limit on this. Whenever the moment is right. Yes. right for both people. We don't want a hashtag Warwick situation going on. No matter what your age. Oh, that relates to me. And regardless of how bad your symptoms are, click here to see ED breakthrough that's helped over 12,600 men. Oh, Jesus. I urge you to stop whatever it is that you're doing. I'm trying to get hard. I can't stop it. It's this email. It's getting me carried away. I urge you to stop whatever it is that you're doing. I'm trying to stop. I've nearly got there. Just give me one more video to click onto. Because honestly, I don't think it will be up for much longer. Ever since it's gone viral, that is not a good term to use on an email that you get in a spam email about erectile dysfunction, about talking about going viral. Executives in the pharmaceutical industry fear it could cause sales of their EDP prescription drugs to dramatically drop. Well, now there is an irony for you. This method that gets you, oh God, good up there, nice and hard, causes prescription drug sales to drop. Now, what a better way, an ironic sense to end that email on. And they could get worse. This controversial video removed at any moment. Click here to watch this controversial. How controversial can it be? I don't know. I'm not clicking on it. If anybody wants to click on it, I double dare you. Fucking hell, Jesus, yeah. It's just, I don't even know how to stop them. I don't know where they get my fucking email from. Possibly because I fucking just almost read it out to any weird fucking freaky bastard who's out there who goes, oh, I fucking got your email now. Yeah, so, yeah, Jesus Christ, yeah, I have no idea. But if you fall for them scams and you click on that, you've only got yourself to blame. I lost $10,000 on £10,000 on trying to get a fucking hard on by clicking on a fucking video. I spent my life savings on trying to get a woody. You never see that, do you? Those people kind of keep quiet, I think. They're not going to put it out there. Ah, Jesus. Anyway, that is episode 7 done. That is fucking Jesus. 32 minutes already, and I've spoke about nothing. Nothing, I tell you. If you keep liking the podcast, keep listening to it, any questions or anything like that, you can email me. You can email me at podcast@benbriggs.co.uk. That's the podcast email address. So that's podcast@benbriggs.co.uk. And you can message the Facebook page and like and share the Facebook page. That is at the Ben Briggs Podcast. And that is on Facebook. I'll be back on Saturday with more fucking shit to run through and talk about. So until then, have a good rest of your week. I'll check back in with you on Saturday. Take care, guys. Cheers.